Hello everybody, and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights, the core campaign. I'm Josh, and this is Keagro's Adventures on the Sword Coast. Last time, we went and invaded a home, found it infested with vermin, so we killed all of those. And then I went exploring around, finished cleaning up all the ruffians and rogues in the city, and also assaulted some pirates to get their uniform. So today we're going to visit two taverns. The first is this one. And the reason we're here is so that we can speak with this lady, Gilda. Sorry, but the kitchen is closed tonight. Not much business, what with plague and all. What do you know of the area? Oh, I don't get out much now. It's too dangerous. Wasn't always like this, though. Seen anything strange? Found anything odd? Well, yes, actually. A smuggler's coin, I think it's called. I got them from time to time. Odd-looking things. Could I have the coin, please? I suppose. Gerald usually gets them anyway. I get them occasionally from Calic and Vengel. Nice boys. Sorry to have bothered you. No trouble, no trouble. A couple of boxes that we can loot. Oh, and a chest. Okay, I don't think there's anybody else in the tavern with a name, so we're not going to bother talking with anybody else. And I still have PC properties, so we're going to move that down here, and hopefully never have to deal with it ever. I think the only time there is a problem is when you lose it. So, okay, and see what's up here. It looks like, oh, more muggers. Okay, and thanks to Dalen, that went very quick. I should probably drop him back off. Let's go ahead and pick up all this loot, and then I will drop Dalen off and proceed into the Seedy Tavern. And then we'll drop Dalen back off in his spot with Tommy. Just that way we know where he's at. And since we're dropping him off, we might as well talk to him again. I just want to talk for a while. My strength is in weapons, not words, Keagro. I want you to continue your story from before. In the time we have been together, you have respected my request for privacy, Keagro. Now, I feel I am ready to tell you the rest of my tale. I mentioned my exile to you before, Keagro. The truth is, I did not willingly leave the Uthgard to come to Neverwinter. The tribe cast me out. I am a monstrous half-breed. As a child, it was obvious my blood was tainted. I was violent and savage. It was only because of the pleas of my mother that the tribe did not slay me as an abomination while still an infant. Did they hate you so much just because you were different? You don't understand. Not only am I different, I am half orc. The orcs are my tribe's most hated enemies. For generations they have warred with the Uthgard. How could my tribe welcome me when I am a living reminder of their worst foe? What about your father? I never knew my father. My mother never spoke of him, though I saw the pain in her eyes whenever I asked. But where the pain came from, I could not say. Some in our tribe said he was a vile beast who forced himself on my mother during a raid. Others claimed my mother loved him and welcomed him to her bed, then wept when he was murdered by the warriors who discovered them. The truth I shall never know, for it died with my mother last winter. At her death, the tribe cast me out. Can you blame them? Why waste good provisions on a half-breed bastard yet to prove himself in the world? Someday you'll prove yourself, and they'll learn to accept you. It is as you say, until I prove myself, the tribe cannot be certain where my loyalties lie. Once I show the spirit of Uthgard is pure within me, the Red Tiger tribe will welcome me back. And it is not as if they abandoned me in the cold. They gave me food and weapons before they sent me out into the world to prove myself, and a second talisman of the tribe once carried by my mother. Sacred, not second. Forgive me, Keagro, but I cannot speak of this anymore. It is too painful. Just tell me how you have to prove yourself to the tribe, and we'll do it. I thank you for your kind offer, but there is little you can do for me right now. Please, Keagro, the things I said before, the words were... This is not the time to speak of such things. Perhaps later. I will speak more of this, but not now. Alright. Well, we'll talk to you later. And probably come get you if we need help with another boss. Alright, now, off to the Seedy Tavern, where there is a... Oh, there's another rogue over here. Anyways, off to the Seedy Tavern, where the auction is happening. First we'll loot everything, because it's just here. And murder hobo rules say, if it's in an unlocked chest, it's free. Even if it's in a locked chest, we'll unlock it and take it. Here's a couple of gold for you. Ah, you are generous. Someone that knows the value of a coin to a stranger that might know something. Not really interested in coin, but I'm interested in you. What do you need here? This isn't a friendly place. I'm here to keep order. I can say no more. Ah, but how will you keep that order? Will you kill, or bully, or cure? Yes, you would want a cure. Have you the currency of thieves, or the garb of a guild? Old Seedy Taverns will not open without. But what do I know of these things? Merchants quiver with currency, and pirates keep their uniforms as close as their ships. I am but a beggar among kings, and in service of both. Good day to you. Ah, so we need a uniform, like this one? I see is a blood sailor uniform. Good enough, but watch yourself. You or any friends make trouble, and out you go. And welcome to the Seedy Tavern, a wretched hive of scum and pirates. So there are two pirates here that we can talk to, and the auctioneer over here. I'm just kind of looking around. Avista is the door guard who let us in, and I think Whittian is the barkeep. Go on. I got nothing worth stealing. Just here to drink, not the auction. Straighten up. I'm here at the behest of Erebeth and Lord Nasher. Woo! You in the wrong place. Wait, and so am I. Goodbye. Bye, and good luck, y'all. Okay, I guess he wasn't the tavern keeper, but just another patron. So the first thing I want to do is come up here, and oh, there's a chef. Let's talk with him. Now don't go bothering me. I don't want this job, and I don't need this job. Just say the password and get moving like all the rest. And don't ask me about any key or whatnot. If you know the password, then you'll have your own damn key. I don't have one. Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk to you later then, chef. Don't bother me again. It's bad enough I have to stand around here all day. So we have to find out a password. Perhaps somebody here knows it? Let's go looking around the rooms and see if there's anybody here worth talking to. Okay, nothing here. Nothing there. No people, at least. No people. Oh, what is this? It's a sauna. Greetings and well met. Come to sit a bit in the heat, have you? Good for the skin. Can I ask questions about who you are? Oh, by all means, I'd like that. Who are you? Wolfnog is my given name. It is unremarkable to your ears, no doubt, but I quite like it. It serves me well. I am a traveler. Unfortunately, I happened to be in Neverwinter when the plague began. Haven't stepped outside this inn for weeks. What are you doing here? Enjoying the heat, as I said, and the dark. It is quite pleasant in here once the door is closed. Shuts out the world. I don't much like the bustle downstairs. Them blood sailors are far too serious these days. They used to be... I'm droning on. What was that about the blood sailors? Well, it's just that they used to be more fun. They had a right nonsensical bent to them that kept you on your toes. I know the plague probably has something to do with that, but there's more. It's like their leaders are taking them in a new direction. I've just had too much time to dwell on it, stuck here hiding from the plague. What do I care how uptight they get? Could I ask you something about this tavern? I suppose. I spend most of my time here now, waiting out the plague, you see. Could be in worse places, I wager. Have you noticed anything odd around here? You realize you are asking a half-naked dwarf in a hot room what he thinks is strange, don't you? My answer could be hopelessly skewed. Odd, strange, well, them blood sailors have an unwholesome attachment to their ale. Not good dwarven ale, mind you, but foul and perverse mixings, like grog. I'd stay away from that. Jalek down there myself, he likes the hard stuff, and I mean hard to take. Back to the inn. Anything strange? Changes, shake-ups. The blood sailors are upside down. Some of them are allowed in the basement now, and some aren't, almost like they've split in two. I think there's been a shift in power. Vengol hasn't been seen for a bit, and, well, there's some questionable things happening in the basement. How do I get down there? Do they still have their poor chef guarding the door? I bet he doesn't appreciate his pantry being locked up any more than I do. I overheard the password to get by him. You'll still need a key or some stout picks, though. They don't even let him open the door himself. The password is Cornerstone. At least it ain't some Merryweather pompous nickname or somebody's dog. I hate it when thugs get cute like that. Thanks. How do you know all this? You can learn a lot in a small dark room. Don't let anyone tell you different. I'll be leaving now. A shame. Hope the day treats you well. Come back anytime. Alright, so we got the password. Excellent. We'll leave him to his hot dark room. And, whoops, this was the wrong way. I need to go over here to the stairs. And now we just need to find a key. I wonder if one of those pirates downstairs has it. Okay, so if I talk with Jalik here, he is going to put me to the test with a drinking contest. So I'm gonna raise my constitution a bit, and then we'll talk to Jalik.
Do I know you? You wear the uniform, but I don't recognize your face. How long you been a blood sailor, boy?
Ah, I forgot that he spoke that line. I'm sorry. Not long. I replaced a plague victim.
Alright then, I suppose you're okay. But do you have what it takes, I wonder? Care to go drink for drink? My respect is what's on the line.
I'll match you drink for drink, no problem.
Alright then, let's start off with a little Neverwinter sailor spirit. Bathtub special here at Seedy Tavern. Go! Ah, that's pretty good. You're not so flimsy after all. How about some dockside duns? A rank bit of swill if ever I had some. Bring it on! Whoa, alright, that's not too bad. Round 3 then. Orc blood brew, and no plugging your nose.
No problem at all.
Alright, but now it gets tougher. How about a little dwarven red eye? It'll make you feel like you're under a pile of stone.
Cheers.
Well, how about that? You got it down. I guess you're alright. I don't care who you are. If you can drink that, then you're okay by me. Now, how about some, Thavian fire juice? Burns in ways you don't want to know. Are you crazy enough to play? You and me, let's do it. Well, I'll be. How about that? So you want to keep going with some Catoblepus death cheese wine, or have you had enough?
I'm just fine.
Swig it back. Well, I guess you should have sat down. Still, you've proven yourself to me. Everything after Dwarven Red Eye was just see how crazy you are. Nope, I don't have to worry about you one bit. Hey, you should talk to my buddy Kristoff. Show him how to loosen up. He's too serious. And, to tell you the truth, I wasn't looking forward to some of what was coming up next. Ugh, nobody should touch any of that stuff.
What, like grog? Hey, Kristoff. You gained his confidence, though, and that means I can risk talking to you, but keep your questions quiet, alright? Vengul's absence has everyone on edge. I need to ask about the Blood Sailors and Vengul. My mission within the Blood Sailors is not focused on what you seek, but I will try to answer. If Vengul is their leader, where is he? Vengul has not arrived, and I doubt that he will. He might have meant to cause some suspense, but he rarely lets a crowd grow impatient. Vengul is a showman. He does not like to disappoint, especially after taking such pains to make sure the auction was well known. You think he deliberately spread word of it? Perhaps. If the rumor was true and he really has some kind of cure, he might draw attention to it in order to increase bidding on it. That, or maybe he wanted someone very important to hear of it. He's had a long history of trying to bait Lord Nasher into action. Regardless, it appears his plans have been changed. I do not think Vengul is fully in control of the situation anymore. Don't really care about the rest of this. I need to find the questions to get the key, so back to my other general questions. Ask what you will, but do not speak too loudly. I have questions about this place. Back to... is the Seedy Tavern well guarded? Well enough. I think you will be fine in the main areas here, but if you go downstairs, Blood Sailor guards will attack on sight. Nobody is allowed downstairs now. There is much going on. Perhaps we should speak more of this. Back to my other general questions. I have questions about you. I'm sure you do. I won't be able to answer most of them, but you may ask. Why are you nervous about who you speak to? Jalek has been assigned to be my watchman, meaning he watches me and everything I do. It is part of the initiation into the Blood Sailors. If I struck up a conversation with somebody he didn't recognize, he would have to determine how I knew the other person. He would not ask gently. I worry for others, mostly. I know you don't want any undue attention. I certainly don't. I have to go. Very well, but take this key to get downstairs. It is the only copy I have. You'll still have to get by the chef, though. Oh, well, there we go. We found the key. And then I feel like getting rid of some of my smuggler's coins, so I'm going to shop at the auctioneer. Blasted Vengal! I paid good money for some of these things, and now he's late getting the show going. Ah, heck with it. Anyone want to buy some things? I've got smuggler's coin specials. Let's have a look at some of your special items. I have a number of things. Would you like weapons, armor, or any miscellaneous goods? Let's look into weapons. He's got a double axe for 15 smuggler's coins, a longsword for 10, and a morning star for 5. How many do we have? 31, so let's take the double axe and the long sword. That leaves us with 6. Let's check out the miscellaneous items. It's got a cloak for 14 and a sash at 6. So we'll take the sash and get rid of all of our smuggler's coins. And another time perhaps. And now we're just going to sell him his stuff back. Actually, we'll probably get a better price from Arabeth, but let me take a look at his normal items and see if there's anything I want. It's got a lot of traps, so he's another person you can sell traps to, which is really good to know. Alright, so we've got a key, we've got the password. Let's go ahead and head downstairs. Now don't go bothering me. I didn't want this job. That wasn't the voice I used. Now don't go bothering me. I don't want this job, and I don't need this job. Just say the password and get moving, like the rest. Don't ask me about any key or whatnot. If you know the password, then you'll have your own damn key. I don't have one. You wish a password? Yes, fool. A password. If that door gets open before I've heard a password, I'm supposed to call the guards. Now out with it. The password is Cornerstone. Right? Good enough for me. In fact, that's good enough for the night. Anyone else with you, they can go on in as well. I'm done with caring about this stupid door. I did my part. Now I'm done. Okay, if memory serves... Yep, there's a trap here. There might be a second one. Okay, if it hasn't appeared by now, then it's probably not going to. Before we get into a fight, I'm going to get my armor on, and in we go. Take on this blood sailor. Looks like he's a mage, so he went down pretty quick. Doesn't look like anybody else is coming out, so we'll start with this door here. Oh, looks like a group of blood sailors. I'm gonna try and get... Nope. So let's try and get them stuck in the doorway. That way we don't have to fight the lot of them. Except when we back up. Nope. Okay. We should be able to take these guys on, hopefully. Looks like the male is the only one with sneak attacks, so I'm going to focus on him. Okay, then we can take out this one that's been injured. I'm thinking the only Bloodsailor I'm probably going to have a huge problem with is there is a mini-boss here who I think is part cleric, part fighter. Let's see if she drops anything. Nope. And he's over here, so go ahead and start looting their stuff. I don't feel so bad about taking the stuff of pirates. It's evidence after all. Oh, and we have a level up. So let's take care of that. Alright, I primarily want to be wizard, so I'm going to go ahead and take another level of wizard. Let's put up concentration, craft armor, hold on to that. We need our open lock and disable traps increased. Okay. And we get more second level spells. I'm going to take Lesser Dispel will be useful, and I think Ghostly Visage is going to be good, but it uses somatic components. I should find a spell that doesn't have somatic components, which is probably going to be rare. Yeah. Actually, since I'm planning on doing undead summoning, I'm going to take stone bones. That way I can make my undead a little tougher, and we'll stick with the familiar that we're not summoning. Okay. And with that, we've made it to the Seedy Tavern's underbelly. And leveled up again, so I think that's where it's a good spot to call it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.